Hey, everybody, hang in there. We're going to have one hell of a good show here tonight. I guarantee it. So just sit back, relax, and undo your slacks because Shifty Sunday starts now, baby. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm your host with the most that likes Space Jam on my toast, Hebro77 here, along with good old Sagittarically speaking and Armor Up, of course. Hi, Armor. Nice to see you here tonight.
Well, I don't think he's back yet, but I'm
He's
here.
not ready yet. Okay, I
Yeah,
got you. I
I'm
should have
here,
just told
Mister.
it on to you.
Yeah, well, that's okay. I'm Sagittarically speaking, by the way.
Oh, yeah, and that's what I said, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just messing with you,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm
But
glad to be here for another Shifty Sunday. Mr. Hebro77, sir, how are you doing this evening?
well, I'm doing fine. I do have someone here that admires your work, Saggy.
Well, what do you mean, they admire?
Awesome.
She
Uh,
she's
who who is it? Well, what's going on?
Awesome.
I'm confused.
it's a surprise guest.
Oh, okay, a surprise guest.
No. You remember the Melissa person that was in the audience the other day?
Yeah, ever so vaguely. Yes.
Well, she lives here in town and she was having problems with her bike. So I gave her a lift.
Okay.
She's going to chill here for a while and then, she's going to chill with us.
All right. Cool. I can dig it. So we got a female voice in the background. Awesome.
Yeah, that should cheer things up.
Well,
Hey.
hello, and welcome, and glad you're here.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Try not to hurt Hebrew too bad.
Oh, damn.
Beneath that tough demeanor, he's really a nice guy. He's a big bowl of jelly, you might say.
Right on. I like jelly.
Good, because he eats it on his toast.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
that's how we all eat it.
So, with all that being said, Armor, are you back from filling up your coffee mug yet, my friend? I take that as a no. He must have had to go make the coffee.
yeah,
He might have had to go take the poop that caused the coffee. Who knows? Sorry.
With all that being said, though, we do have lots and lots of stuff to cover tonight. So,
he,
I
he,
mean,
he doesn't drink the poop coffee, by the way. I don't think. I think that's expensive. That's like Starbucks.
oh yeah, I don't even know. Like, I've
Is it?
never actually seen it for sale anywhere. I think you have to go into one of those fancy schmancy stores to get that kind of stuff.
You get Starbucks at Walmart.
Oh well, there I stand corrected.
You
I'm a
said
coffee drinker.
Hey, I'm back. My coffee's full. Are we live already? Hey, everybody.
Yeah. We are live, my friend.
we are live.
Condolences,
and
Connie
ready-
Joe.
Do what now?
I said condolences to Connie Joe.
Oh,
Always a bummer when you lose a friend.
oh no. And yeah, I know how that feels.
Yes, I do know those
Lost my
sentiments.
friend, let's see, how long has it been? It's been almost a year now since I lost my best friend. So yeah, I definitely know how that is. So who do we have in the audience anyway? We got a bunch of people talking.
Yes, we do. Yes, we got three or four to be exact, or to be unexact.
Cool. Wait, 3 or 4? No, we got We got Go-Kart Bob, Michael Fontaine,
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine?
Michael Fontaine,
What's your gram? Be there in a minute.
Keith's dad. Let's see here. Who else we got? Connie Joe, I assume.
I mean, how you just going to leave it at Keith's dad, not Keith's dad, the dad dressed in plaid, and all that kind of stuff?
Oh, well, I figured this is Shifty Sunday. So Taco Tuesday is when we say all that stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to, okay. I didn't get the memo. My bad.
You didn't get that memo?
No, but I got it. I got it now. So,
Well, shoot. I thought I sent that to everybody. I must have passed you over somehow. I don't know. I'm sorry, Saji.
that's all right. That's all right.
So, how's the weather? Don't you
How's
answer
the
that,
weather?
Saji. Don't you answer.
How's the weather?
How's the weather?
40 and chilly.
Oh, hell. What about, well, I got to say, it's 71 here where I'm at. So you guys probably didn't want to hear that.
No, actually, I don't mind hearing y'all's
I know
weather.
you don't mind, Mr. Florida man.
Right.
I had similar weather. I think it was rather chilly today. I woke up this morning, it was 48 degrees. I had to turn on the heater. I don't have to do that very often, but I was cold.
Wait. 41 degrees?
What part of Florida?
48 degrees to be exact.
48 degrees, and you had to turn on the
I'm
heater.
from Port Charlotte, and I don't
Yeah.
turn on a
You
heater.
get up out of the blankets and it's 48 degrees and you're in nothing but your skimpies. You're freezing, my friend.
Well, I don't know. I know 20 degrees to me is turn on the heat weather, so I don't. But
Yeah. I didn't leave it on for, a long time, but I got up before the sun did. I was up at like 6:30 this morning, my friend. Early to bed, early to rise. That's how I've been here lately.
I think I got you beat. I think I got up at like 3 a.m. But here's the thing. I went right back to sleep and then got up at 11. So
Okay. Yeah. That's merely a technicality then.
well, yeah, true. So what do we got today?
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think what we're going to start off with is this strange aerial phenomenon that happened in Alaska here recently.
Alaska?
Yeah. Let's see here. If you go into Shifty Sunday and you roll up to about right where Armor does the LOOOL at 3
Oh, okay.
p.m.
Let's see. What's that little cigar looking thing coming down from the sky? Is that it?
Yep, that's what we're going to be talking about. And right above the top picture is the link for the article.
Cat food?
Nope, below that.
Oh, okay. I didn't think it was cat food. All right. This thing looks like a flying tampon. Well, not this thing. What? It's showing a different picture.
Yeah, well, there's several images of it, but it's all the same thing.
That looks like chemtrails there.
Yes, and that's what they would like us to believe it is.
Well, let me go ahead and share my screen. I think that would help. Hey, everyone, says Beth Bromley. Hey, Beth Bromley. All right, let's get that going.
So this happened early Saturday morning. Strange. Go ahead and close, dismiss that sign up thing from the New York Post, unless you want to sign up, that is.
No, that's quite all right. I think I'll pass. Where is it? Oh, see, I didn't even see it. Oh, there we go.
All right. Strange cloud formations over Alaska spark wild conspiracy theories. This is dated April 9th at 7:24 p.m. All right. So you see an airplane doing its normal contrail thing there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So Alaska state troopers conclude that the suspicious clouds reported from Lazy Mountain came from a commercial jet heading to JFK Airport in New York. That's the official quote unquote, I'm doing air quotes here, explanation. But let's look a little deeper and see what our discernment has to say about all this, and maybe what the audience might have to say as well.
Do what now?
Let's scroll down and dig a little deeper into this and see what we come up with.
Oh yeah. Whoops. Wrong thing. I got so many tabs open. Okay, here we go. Scrolling like a cigar. Yeah,
All
look at
right.
that thing.
I know, right? I was going to read this,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't because you went too
Oh.
far.
Sorry, I just wanted to see. I wanted to show that picture.
Right.
Okay.
A cloud of mystery-fueled social media conspiracy theories near Lazy Mountain, Alaska, Thursday. Meteor, Russian missile, plane crash, and UFO were among the explanations for this ghoulish, towering silver or sliver of a cloud with finger-like trails. A rescue team sent to search for a crash on Lazy Mountain found nothing suspicious, Alaska State Trooper reported. All right, so yeah, here's some of the images. Notice like the tip of it there, the image on the left zoomed in. That, I mean, that looks like anything but an airplane to me. It almost looks like fingers reaching like to drop something.
That's an airplane? Wait, that's supposed to be an airplane?
That's what they're telling us it is.
No way. That does not look like any airplane I've ever seen.
Well, yeah, that's what most people who saw these images concluded as well. But if you happen to be an Alaskan state trooper, he's going to tell you otherwise.
Well, sure, the official narrative.
Yes.
Gotcha.
All right, let's scroll down and keep looking.
A joint. Okay, scrolling down. Give you some scrolling action here. Wow.
All right, so yeah, look at that right there.
That is.
I mean, I know it looks like a heart, but I'm sure that's just a coincidence.
A heart.
Yeah, like the little white thing in the center there.
Oh yeah, the on the bottom.
All right, let's keep going.
Keep going. There you go.
All right, so not sure what, but it looked cool. Heather Jackson wrote on Facebook. Well, thank you, Heather Jackson. We're glad that you could share that with us. Further investigation revealed that the large commercial jet was flying in the area around the time and that the photo and videos were taken. The aircraft was contacted and reported normal flight operations on its way to JFK Airport in New York. All right, said the Alaskan State Troopers on Facebook. So here's more images. You see it goes behind the mountain line there, so you don't actually get to see it hit the ground, but it looks like it's on a descent straight for it, not across the sky like an airplane would travel. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a very steep descent for an airplane.
Yeah. Especially for one doing normal operations.
Got it.
It kind of reminds me of that thing we looked at last week where we saw the plane had crashed and went straight down, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a bigger.
But this image here, it looks like something like I would almost guess asteroid or meteorite. But then again, it does seem like it's putting out a lot of smoke. So Yeah, I don't know. I'm really kind of befuddled. I would definitely put this in a, what is it, unidentified aerial phenomenon category.
Yeah, definitely. And it has very sharp angles, which isn't usually normal in a cloud or chemtrail formation. And the cloud itself's almost spirally when you see the long shot of the tail or the trail. It's
Yeah, I
almost
see what
like
you're saying. Like it's
spirally and straight,
yeah. With again, with
like
no
a
plane would
vortex.
right, and no plane would normally fly in a spinning motion under normal flight procedures. And then a lot of the speculation says it may have something to do with the whole Russian Ukraine military missile launching, all that sort of thing, some type of missile test or something like that. I don't think that can be totally ruled out, even though I think it's probably not the most likely explanation.
Hmm.
And then go ahead and scroll down a little bit more, Hebrew, if you don't mind, please.
No problemo. Wait, what?
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much the end of that. Let's see what it says here.
Hold on, let me
Oh.
scroll back up. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
All right. Troopers believe that the photos and videos showed. See, I haven't seen any videos. I looked and I looked, but I didn't see where anyone posted a video. Showed a contrail from the commercial jet combined with the rising sun, which together caused a unique atmospheric sight. We greatly appreciate the number of Alaskans that reported the suspicious sight this morning to law enforcement, they said. And then if you want to go ahead and click out of the article, I have a collection of photos so that you can look at them individually and zoom in on them as you please, or we can just kind of brief over them. Most of them are the same as what was just shared in the New York Post, but I think a couple of them are slightly different angles.
Okay. Where do I go? Shifty Sunday?
Yeah, right. It'd be right underneath this link. There's like 6 images, maybe. I'd have to look at them to count them.
Oh yeah, there's you got a whole bunch here.
Right. So just pick and choose as you see fit.
Well, I think we've already seen kind of some of these.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I like this one. All right, let's take a look at this one. Okay, where'd it go? Uh-oh. Okay, here it goes. All right. Am I sharing?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good angle for seeing how it kind of looks like I don't know, almost like a cone or a vortex, like Armor said, a spinning thing. And this is just after it cleared because you can see the like at the bottom there, you can see those individual. And no plane has, I mean, planes don't usually have more than 2 contrails that I'm aware of. Sometimes you might see 3, but this looks more like 4 or 5 in that close up of the of it when it was descending with the bright image in the middle. Go to that image if you can, Hebrew.
All right. Let's see here. What image are we looking at?
Well, we can see it close up, the actual thing before it goes behind the clouds.
Before
Or the mountains.
the clouds. These are all far away shots.
There should be one where you can see up close.
Hold on 1 second here. I thought that was a close up. Is it this one? Hold on. Let's see.
Well, that's probably the furthest away shot, but that's still a good shot because you can see how it's coming down. But there's another one where they zoomed in on the bottom of it there.
All right. The bottom of it. Like that?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, that's the one that kind of looks like squids.
Yeah, I mean, that don't look like a normal plane contrail image
No.
that you typically see. It looks like I don't know. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 different strands there. 5 possibly.
So this is like blown up?
Yeah, that's the other image zoomed in on.
Okay. Yeah, that looks really strange.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think that we got more questions than answers on this particular one. I'm going to look at chat, see what they have to say, if anything. That my Melissa Graham says the aliens are here. You might be right, Melissa.
Yeah.
Beth Bramley says looks kind of like something was shot down, maybe a missile. Yeah, I could see that as well. Go Kart Bob, I see blue toenails. I think he's saying.
Blue toenails.
Yeah, blue toenails.
Okay.
Keith's dad says it's the next alien invasion. So there you have it. I'm going to lean toward I'm going to go with asteroid maybe at this point, and or some type of missile test that they
You
don't
know
want us to know about.
I have a theory. Okay, it's kind
All
of a
right.
crazy theory. It's kind of wild. So just bear with me on this.
All right, let's hear it.
I think Tommy Chong got blown up to giant size by some scientist, and then he was standing there, over the mountain, and he dropped his joint. That's what it looks like to me.
Well, I mean, he is known for putting out massive amounts of smoke. However, I have never seen any Cheech and Chong movie where they've actually produced quite that amount of smoke.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. But then, maybe he was on like the International Space Station or something, and he parachuted out with his stash, and due to the heat of the coming into Earth's atmosphere, it caused the stash to catch on fire.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's possible. All right, well, Elmer, you got anything else you want to add to that?
No, I just find it strange. If it was an asteroid, you'd think you'd see it burning up more. You'd see more of a burning type thing. It don't really look like it's burning. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You'd see it breaking up. You'd see trails. It would look different if it was something breaking up.
Yeah,
it's definitely strange.
Yeah, I think. But I don't believe that it's the plane flying to New York Airport either. I'm not buying that story.
Nah, not buying the plane.
Oh, there you go. I think Beth Bromley solved the mystery.
What's that?
It's Snoop Dogg's.
Oh, Snoop Dogg. Okay, yeah. All right. Well, he would have got away with it too if it wasn't for us meddling YouTubers.
Yeah, for sure. Wait a minute, Sanji. What are you doing down there at the bottom? You're supposed to be next to the fan so your phone works right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's better.
That's better.
Yeah. It's like when you walk into the room and somebody moved the couch,
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was up there. I'm scared of heights. I don't like it up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had you up there. Yeah. Well, what am I doing up here? I'm afraid of heights too.
Me too.
Well, you're the host with the most who likes weird stuff on his toast.
True. All right. Now, in here in a minute, we're going to go into Armor brought something, but I want to play a couple clips before we get into a couple clips.
Are they potato chip clips?
It's right there where you were just at, but you go up to right here. And cat food. You can put them in any order you want to.
Cat food.
And then right here, right above it.
Whoops.
I would do right here first.
Yeah.
Cat food for second, because I think cat food's a little more hilarious personally. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Armor might be right. That's the order I watched them in as well.
Okay, let's see. Which one?
Right here.
The top
one.
Right here.
It's right above cat food, my friend. You can't miss it.
Um,
Are you not seeing either one?
hold on a second. I think I went. Oh, okay, I see it. All right. I scrolled down too far is what happened.
That's all right. And you will want to have the audio on, and it's going to start playing by itself, and you know how the drill goes.
No, yeah. So your Spike.
Something like that, yeah.
All right, let's see here. Oh, we got a dog. That's cool. I like animal ones. All right. Guess I'm not sharing. Okay. Whoops. No, I want the let's see. There we go. Okay.
If you can full screen it, it's up to you.
Yep. That's there we are. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, this is my favorite. Why you move my hand? I want it right here, man. Let this take it. Come on, man. Just right here. Right here. You act like you got eggs, but what about right here? Right. That's my. How about right? You know what? This uncomfortable for my paws though. Right here. I want it right here, man. For real, man. Come on, bro. Look, you ain't even moving his arm, man. See? What about right here? Right here. See, now you just being unruly. What? But right here. Right here. You know what? Okay. That's fine. I keep it right here, but I really want it right here. This is my favorite. Why you move my hand? I want it right here, man. Come on, man. Just right here. Right.
Okay, I'm watching it again.
Look like you got eggs, but what about right here?
Yeah, we can watch it
It's worth
twice.
a double.
How about right here? You know what? This uncomfortable for my paws though. Right here. I want it right here, man. For real, man. Come on, bro. Look, you ain't even moving his arm, man. See? What about right here? Right here. See, now you just being unruly. What? But right here, right here. You know what? Okay, that's fine. I keep it right here, but I really want it right here.
Right here.
This is my favorite. Why you move?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, whoever it is that does those audios, he's a pretty funny guy.
Yeah.
All right, and then go ahead and do cat food next, my friend.
Cat food. Yeah, see, my computer was stuck there for a minute. I got like 1,000 tabs open. Let's see here. Cat food. All right. Armor, you all right?
Yeah, why?
One of you guys is breathing into the mic. Is it you, Saji?
Well, I'm on mute, so it can't be me.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not near the mic, so I don't know.
What's going on? Uh-oh. You got a ghost in your house then.
Maybe.
All right, here we go. Cat food.
Hi, everyone. My name's Gary over there.
Hey, you're not sharing, by the way.
To check in on things
Okay,
here.
hang on.
Whoa, don't worry. Just
Okay, sorry about that. I thought I was.
No, you're not on there.
Okay. All right. We'll get it on there. Here we go. Do. There it is. Oh, so many tabs. Okay. And gotta rewind it. There we go.
We can do a double on this one too.
Gary over there from the local Raccoon Federation. Just wanted to check in on things here. And whoa, don't worry. Just checking out the water. Yep, there. You got the cat food. Yes. Okay, perfect. So what you can do here, quick little tip for you. Yeah. You take the cat food, right? You just dip it right in there and just wash your hands in and everything. Oh, that's great. So it's really, really easy, simple. Just take the food. Don't be frugal with it. Yeah. That's so good. Yeah, you want some of this? Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
cats are gonna
So I
get
can tell things
pissed.
are getting a little heated here. So I'm just gonna. God damn, that's some good water. Yeah. All right. I'll go over here. You guys are a couple of crazy little cats over here, aren't you? Well, I'm sorry. Yeah. The one last thing I want to show you, quite important actually, is you take a handful of this and suckers. It's no Raccoon Federation. Hi everyone. My name's Gary. Oh,
Those cats were not having it.
No.
They did.
Check out at the very beginning. He says he's from the Raccoon Federation,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end he tells them there is no Raccoon Federation.
Oh, I see. I always thought there was a raccoon federation.
He had totally convinced me that he was legit. I mean, I was buying it.
Well, there's at least a raccoon mafia.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be. They're all thieves. You know, they wear the mask. So, you know, just saying.
Mm.
It's probably more of a raccoon guild.
Raccoon, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
But yeah, I thought that would be fun to kind of start off the show. And then most of the other rest of the stuff besides the memes that I got are a little bit more have a little more levity to them, a little bit more seriousness, not quite as you know. Well, anyway, but you know, there's stuff that we need to talk about and it needs to be brought up, so we're going to cover it nonetheless. Starting off with, I'm not one to steal Armor's thunder, so I'll let him. I'll let him kind of take it from here.
All right, you're going to let me start off the serious part of the show. Huh?
Yes, but I got your back.
I have to follow the cat food with the
Yeah,
serious
you got to
stuff.
follow the Raccoon Federation, my friend.
All right, let me see if I can get it sharing here. Because Sharon is Karen.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Share. Where is it? Oh, you haven't. What?
All right, there it is. You should have it now.
All right. Oh, my computer's running slow. Okay, there we go. You got the controls.
All right. In case people haven't heard, we're going to talk about the pill, the abortion pill. It's now been pretty much passed. Well, we'll let you get the news scoop on it first here. So here we go. And, oh, wait. I better make sure I got a sound. So hold on. Might have to unshare and share again. Because I didn't click.
Well,
Whoa. Hey, we lost Armor.
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think he'll bounce right back in as soon as he figures out what he did wrong.
Well, either that or we'll have to put Melissa on here. You know. No.
No, but I heard about this on the radio, and I had brought it up to Armor, and it's kind of a big deal, because it's basically like a pill that causes a woman to go into miscarriage.
What?
That's terrible.
Yeah. And the thing is, you can order it off of the internet. You don't even have to consult a doctor in order to get one.
Damn. That's that's definitely
down them all the hill.
Definitely worth talking about.
Yeah, I'm not. That's
Okay, that didn't work at all. Let's try this again.
No.
All right, let's try round two, or try two. Second time. Second try is just a second try. But
oh, well, what's it? Okay. Why? What? So, third time's a charm.
Yeah.
Well, what's the second try?
It's a trinket.
It's a runner-upper.
There you go.
All right. Now, before I left, I don't know, did you hear me? We're going to talk about the abortion pill, basically.
Yeah.
But first, we got a little news clip, so here we go.
Yeah. Let's see what they got to say about it.
Okay, we don't have any sound.
No audio, Armor.
Well, that's not good because I clicked to share the audio.
Hmm.
So I don't know why it wouldn't have any.
Seems like you always have trouble when sharing your screen with the audio.
Yeah, I don't know why. Let me try sharing it again, but I don't know what to do different. Normally I have problems when I try to share a video file, so I didn't even try the video file this time. All right, we'll have to try it this way.
Maybe through your speakers.
No, I got headsets on.
Oh, okay.
So let's try it this way. Let me know when you're resharing.
All right. Got to get it first. It hadn't popped up yet. And it could be just on my end too. My computer's acting funny, so there is that.
Well, shoot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know what to do if it isn't going to share the audio. I don't know what to.
I mean, you can drop the
try.
link in Shifty Sunday and let Hebrew play it.
Well, it's a video I made.
Oh, yeah.
You're in good company. Yeah. So what are we doing?
Do you have speakers you can just run it through and let your mic play the audio?
Well, not with my wife sick in bed and my uncle right beside me sleeping.
That's not good. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to wake up the good old wife.
All right.
I don't know why. I don't know why it's not letting us do audio. I have no clue. So not much I can do about it.
We can just skip the video and we'll just talk about it. I mean, essentially,
wait. What's going on here? Something. Okay, I've got the clip. You want to give it another try?
Well, I don't think there's going to be audio, but
we could try it. I got it up there. Maybe we can read lips. No. Yeah. It's real low, but I wonder if there's a way we could turn it up. Because I can hear it, but it's really low. Yeah, it's too low. Saggy. Oh, okay. Oh, that almost worked.
Yeah, oh well.
Yeah.
I think we get the point, though. I mean, the FDA approved the pill to be sent by mail. I mean, we were able to grasp that from the thing, and I mean, and what little bit I've read about it, I mean, the major concerns that people aren't, a lot of times aren't going to think of is a lot of times, a person a female gets pregnant, and it's not. It's not. The uterus is attached to the fallopian tube, or has some type of or it isn't exactly set the way that a normal pregnancy is supposed to go. And when this pill induces the the labor, or the miscarriage or whatever, then it puts the female at risk, because you imagine a 16, 17-year-old girl who gets pregnant and don't want to tell her mom and dad. Is more often than not even her boyfriend or whoever it was that impregnated her. And and this is now an option, and she gets online and she orders the pill and she takes it, and next thing she ends up dying in her sleep or whatever, because she didn't know that that the uterus was attached to her fallopian tube or whatever, and that kind of miscarriage can cause someone to die. So it's one of those things where I think that it could end up doing more harm than people even realize. Not that the fact that you can get an abortion sent through the mail in the form of a pill isn't atrocious enough, but just imagine, as a parent, knowing that threat is out there. That your teenage daughter could be enticed to go that route, and then next thing you know, you don't even know she was pregnant. She tried to have an abortion by taking one of these pills, and you're burying your teenage daughter. I mean, I just don't think that I think that this is a terrible, terrible thing all the way around, no matter which way you cut it. And I don't know. I just think that, to me, the FDA approving this, I don't understand how anybody could, with any conscience whatsoever, think that this is a good thing to have on the market. And that's my 2 cents worth. You guys got anything you want to add?
Well, I've got Melissa's comment up here, but I also got another really important comment too after that. So,
all right, let's see what Melissa has to say here. I know we are all allowed to have our own opinion, but I must say, on behalf of my Catholic belief, that I personally think that it's considered murder, a bad sin, regardless of how impregnated. And I agree. I mean, I couldn't agree more. Let's see what else we got here.
this is really, yeah. For her to even share this is,
Yeah, I mean, but again, I mean that's all often the time when people say that that they would make an exception for an abortion, is if a woman was raped. But even under those circumstances, you can still have the child, and let God sort it out. So
yeah.
Yeah,
and either way, that child isn't responsible for what happened to her, and I'm glad she was brave enough and smart enough to realize killing the child wasn't going to help what had happened to her. So,
Absolutely.
kudos, Melissa. And I agree, yes, it's basically murder. There's a heartbeat. That's a human being, I don't know how we have laws saying you can't murder, but then we let women murder babies all the time and sing songs about it and cheer about it and be proud about it. So, I don't get it.
That's where I stand as well, But this world.
but it's funny how something like that goes through the FDA, gets approved, and then once it's actually approved, that's when there's a news story about it. Not during the process while they were developing it, not before it, not when it was going through trials, not when it was being conceived. Pardon the pun there, but now that it's out and the FDA has approved it, the press is now saying, "Oh, guess what's available now?"
And Go Kart Bob mentions adoption. Yeah, there's lots of people out there that are dying to have babies, and they can't have babies, and why kill a baby? I mean, when there's that option, if you don't want it, then that's one thing, but there's plenty of people out there that want babies. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, totally do. But that's really all I had to say about that. Armor, did you want to add anything else?
No, but yeah, I agree. My son and daughter-in-law are, tried for years and years to years to have a baby, and hopefully they won't mind me sharing, but you were saying about the fallopian tube. It's called tubal pregnancies, and that's what would happen a lot. She would have what's called a tubal pregnancy, and which means the baby don't, it starts developing in the fallopian tubes and not in the uterus where it's supposed to, and very dangerous for the mother. And of course, no chance of going full term in a fallopian tube. So they usually have to, usually the baby dies on its own and just comes out, but sometimes they have to take it in that case because a baby can't grow in your fallopian tubes. There's not enough room. It'll kill you and the baby. So yeah, they tried for many, many, many years to have a child. And, I prayed many years for them to have a child, and they're due in July after going through a lot of trials and errors, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And so they're finally going to have a child, but yeah, I couldn't agree more. There's lots of people out there who would like to have a child. There's no reason to murder a baby, none that I can think of, other than, like I said, if it is a matter of life and death with the mother, then that's a decision between them and the father, and I don't mean the one that made the child.
Right.
Yep. And I think that's something that where you have to morally kind of be on your, the whole free will and moral code comes into play too, because I think if they totally outlawed any form of abortion at all under any circumstances, that wouldn't necessarily be the answer, because under those circumstances you would have people doing black market abortions and behind bars and in dark alleys, and questionable people actually doing them, causing like I imagine like Dirty Dancing, that sort of that sort of a thing, and you don't necessarily want that to be the means that our society beckons down to. But there should be a I don't know what the answer is, but I know that I don't think that would necessarily be the answer either. So that's where my thoughts are on all of that.
I bet you that would definitely bring down the abortion rate real quick.
Yes.
I bet a lot more mothers will be having their child when they realized I could actually die trying to kill my baby.
Yes.
So, yeah, I agree. It shouldn't be that way, but I guarantee you there wouldn't be billions of babies dead if it was that way.
No, and I believe that our society has evolved. Other countries look at our society and our abortion policies, and they think that they're barbaric, and they think that they're evil and totally like hellacious. I mean, if you, I mean, it really the way Planned Parenthood is currently set up and the way it's designed, it actually encourages young mothers to get the abortion because they profit off of the fetal tissue and the embryos and things of that. They put them in medicines and vaccines, and they're basically harvesting babies, and it's sickening. So it definitely needs to be reformed. What we currently have going is, compared to most other countries, is atrocious.
Well, it's pure child sacrifice. You can call it whatever you want and paint whatever type of picture you want about it. But when it comes right down to it, it's child sacrifice. The doctors and nurses are sacrificing them for the profit. The mothers are sacrificing them for whatever reason, vanity, career, whatever. They're sacrificing it for some reason. So it's straight up child sacrifice. Yet we wait for God to bless America. Good luck with that, people. Keep
there will be a time
and wonder why we're not being blessed.
There will be a time come in the future where we will be held accountable for that. People will reflect back on this day and this time and this age and the current policies and will be astonished to find out that this is where we were at this time. But I mean, I think I've said enough. I think the point has been made, and I think most people in the audience agree with us anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a very heavy subject to bring on, but I'm glad you did.
Yeah, it needed to be said.
Yeah.
It needed to be said.
This sort of
And they
stuff.
are sacrificing it to a god, Keystad. Maybe it's the god of vanity. Maybe it's the god of career. Maybe it's the god of profit. They're sacrificing it to a god. They might not call it their god, but it obviously is.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a sacrifice in lots of different aspects of the word.
Well, so what else we have?
Well, I think this would be a good time to change this and do a 180. Let's get out of this.
Yes.
Let's get out of this mode. And what do you think? We might look at some memes.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean memes?
Well, what do you mean? What do I mean memes? I mean I got some memes, man.
All right. Well, let's show the memes, man.
Yeah, dude. No, but for real, going to forewarn everybody here before we get on the memes.
Okay.
Some of them are a little bit edgy. If you're easily offended, these memes might not be for you. And some of them aren't necessarily even funny. They're meant to convey a message. But in a way, only a meme can convey it. And you know how that meme magic works. However, I think you'll find most of them quite fun and entertaining. So start at the top, work your way down as you see fit there, my friend.
Well, thank you. All right. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Dang. Where are they? Oh, they're above all this. Okay.
No, I sent them to you, to your.
Oh, yeah. Me. I forgot. Yeah. That's right. You didn't want to.
He made it easier for you, remember?
Yeah, well, he tried to.
I was trying to anyway. Whether I actually accomplished that is maybe not.
This is by far Saji's favorite part of the show, by the way.
Well, yes, most definitely. And if you've been around long enough to remember the first time I said that, then you have been listening to Shifty Sunday for quite a while, my friend. You deserve like a Shifty Sunday badge of honor or something.
Wait a minute. Do these start at Will Smith?
I can go look.
I think no. Okay, that's the last time we did a broadcast.
Let's see here. Yes, they do start at Will Smith because even though we may or may not have shared that one before, we haven't shared it on Shifty Sunday with our whole audience here. So I thought we would start off with that one.
All right. I'll have to go back. So we get there you go. It should come up. What the hell? That's weird. See, my computer's acting weird.
Should I turn my phone off?
No, it should have came up.
Maybe it's my little.
Oh, I got to do this. I see. That was my
phone.
Right.
I know I kind of said that we were putting the Will Smith slap to bed, but this meme is just so funny. I had to share it one more time with our Shifty Sunday audience. And it goes, I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. You can't slap Chris Rock because your wife has no hair. Can you do the rap better, Hebrew? Hello?
Okay, yeah, sorry. What now?
Do you want to read it? But can you do better than what I did, or could you guys even hear me?
No, I couldn't hear you.
All right, I'll do it. All right. So did the audience hear me?
We can hear you.
All right. All right, let's move on to the next one then.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Next one. This guy's.
All right, spelling makes a difference sometimes, especially if you're going to build a big sign. And these guys just got done making their sign saying, "Lotters will be shoot on site."
Looters. Lotters. Otters.
Otters. Lotters. Okay.
Say loiters.
I had to see the picture of the otter first.
Yeah. Well, the L otters are not afraid, my friend.
Yeah.
They parle français. Oui, oui.
Les auteurs are not afraid.
Oui, oui. One of my languages I speak.
All right. Let's where am I? Oh yeah. Okay.
Let's on the French thing again.
Move right on along here. And what's this?
All right. It says, you don't think gender matters? Go buy a rooster for eggs and a bull for milk, and you will soon learn that God knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna starve and thirst to death.
He'll pull on his teeth. See what happens.
Right. Oh my goodness. All right. Where are we? Next one.
Right. I mean, even if it's a non-binary bull, you're probably going to get mixed results. They're coming out with Cracker Jill.
Oh boy.
Cracker Jill.
Yeah, instead of Cracker Jack.
Contains no nuts. Yeah.
Right on.
But no peanuts in Cracker Jill.
That's for the toothless.
I don't know if you heard, but this is a real thing they're coming out with. Now, whether or not it contains nuts, I think that might be fake news.
Yeah. That's crazy news.
Got it. Fun. Cracker Jill.
Yeah, you got Armor. You got anything you want to say about Cracker Jill instead of Cracker Jack? I mean, is nothing sacred anymore?
No, I read the article. You do have that article about it, but yeah, that's insane. It's not. Well, it's been out of. Yeah, what more could you say? The world's gone insane a long time ago. It's just more insanity. It's
Yeah.
It's
Let's
the
keep
new
it
normal.
Yes, it is definitely the new normal. But hey, at least we don't have to wear masks anymore. Most places, most of the time.
Yeah, it's funny. You don't have to wear a mask anywhere except for to a doctor's appointment or in the hospital
or a government building.
No, I don't even.
Not even the House of Hope.
No, I think. Last time I was at court, I didn't have to wear a mask. So
well, good. Okay, well, good. That's encouraging.
So there you have it. All right, moving right along here. If it'll let me.
There's no comments during the session.
There we go. Oh, come on. There you go. Okay, I get it now. I didn't look at this right the first time.
Yeah, go on, feel it. And I'm like, all right, I'll feel it. Oh, wait, I misunderstood.
Yeah. But she don't look like she's mad.
I mean, with arms like that, well, who could be mad, right?
Well,
she's getting filled up.
Yeah, she's.
See? I seen the hand now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, that's right. She got one hell of a muscle there, boy. I want to know what she lifts every day.
Probably those boobs.
Shit. My arms ain't that big. Mine are bigger than hers. My arms ain't that big.
Yeah, I don't know, though. I guess you have to be pretty brave with a bicep like that could slap you right back.
Yeah.
Slap you, shit, she was knock the fuck out. Jack Dempsey style.
So where are
right.
we? Oh, yeah. Next one.
Yeah, next one.
All
right. Liberals liberals. If you want your, if you don't like Twitter, get your own platform. Elon Musk.
What's his name? He bought.
He went ahead and got his own platform. He bought Twitter.
Liberals.
But I was trying to explain who that was.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's his name that bought shares of Twitter.
He bought the controlling shares. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you somebody tell me we liberally don't care? That dude right there. You liberally don't care.
I think he heard you.
I couldn't hear.
Oh,
Oh, I was talking about tell that guy on the thing. Not
the guy on the thing.
yeah, the
Okay.
guy in the picture. Telling
Yeah.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Yeah, that's not actually him. That's a meme where someone put his face over the guy that you normally see. Who is the guy that's normally there?
Why can't I think of his name right now?
Leonardo DiCaprio, right?
He don't often buy.
Oh, yeah,
platforms, but when he does buy platforms,
Leonardo. Yeah, that's Leo's body. Okay, I see.
But yeah, I digress. Let's keep it moving. This is probably my least favorite of all of them, but I had to include it.
Oh yeah. Well, you know.
Judge Judy, I just she didn't stand up there.
Why did you say bacon cheeseburger and onion rings? Because you said order in the court. Oh boy. That is a dad joke right there, but I understand
Yes, it is.
because it's coming from Cortez.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
French fries. Worked it all down with a wankin.
So there you go.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Judge Judy, she's just not having it. She's just not having it that day. She said, "Oh, why? Funny." That was good.
That was a good one. All right. Now we have, oh boy.
Oh.
I just saw the label. Okay. So the MD doesn't mean Mad Dog. My whole life is a lie.
Yeah, I know, right? But apparently the MD stands for Mogan David.
Mogan David. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I always called it Mad Dog 2020 or MD 2020. Armor. I mean, I'm sure you probably in your ute had this a couple times.
I could tell some interesting military stories about Mad Dog 2020. But yeah, we always called him Mad Dog, but we knew MD didn't stand for Mad Dog. It's just what you called it because
really?
it made you a Mad Dog.
Yeah. Is he in the Marines? Is he in the Marines?
No, Army.
Oh, my bad. I'm a Marine Corps bat.
I wasn't conceited enough to be a Marine. Oh, is this mic on?
My dad was a Marine. God rest his soul.
But
Yes.
yeah, I used, huh?
Yes, and yeah, I just thought that. I mean, I never knew it was what it was actually called, but I didn't know. I would never officially thought the MD stood for Mad Dog, but that's what I called it. I'm not even trying to say it's a Mandela effect or anything. I just thought this was an interesting meme.
My bad.
But I used to drink Mad Dog. What was it? The green stuff?
Oh, the stuff that looks like
Is that apple?
No, it wasn't apple.
looks like antifreeze.
It looks like antifreeze.
Antifreeze.
I used to drink it and pretend like it was cactus juice. I think it was cactus juice.
Okay, like and they gave tequila flavor, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was cactus juice. I think it was kiwi, but I called it cactus juice.
Okay, all right. Well, with you, anything is possible.
Yes.
What's that one stuff that I can? I used to drink it all the time.
All right, here we go. Here's the next one.
All right. Orwell called them thought police. Big tech calls them fact checkers. I do see a correlation here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, for sure. Now, just to clarify, Orwell's the 1984 guy, right?
Yeah, he's the one who wrote 1984. And in the novel, the thought police were the ones that basically, yeah, they're the ones that kept you from thinking thoughts that you shouldn't be thinking.
1984.
Who could stop you from doing that? I mean, I wish somebody would stop me from doing something.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you if you haven't read the book, Hebrew, maybe you should watch the movie sometime in the near future.
I have watched the movie.
Okay, so you're familiar with the Thought Police.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I mean, I was familiar with the Thought Police beforehand.
Gotcha. And let's keep it moving.
Let's keep moving on.
All right, and this is our favorite swimmer, Olympic champion.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
And I thought this was a funny analogy. When you keep getting your ass kicked on normal difficulty, so you switch to easy mode.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Somebody
His rank,
I like that one.
his rank went from 462 to number 1. Thank God for easy mode.
That's how you got to do it, man. You got
And all you
to
had to do was grow his hair.
mm-hmm.
I mean, nothing else changed. Still the same face. Just grew his hair and said, I'm a woman now, and boom.
Flotation devices.
Easy mode activate.
There we go. All right, what's the next one we got on the list, Saji?
Yeah, keep them coming.
Oh boy. Here we go.
All right, and my best Ben
Oh,
Kenobi.
oh boy.
May I take this opportunity to apologize for my use of the term "sand people" when describing the noble Tuscan Raiders. It was wrong, and I have learned my lesson. I have many friends in the TR community and am deeply ashamed.
That's the way things would work.
Yes.
Say yes.
If Star Wars was woke, this is how it would go.
Mhm. Yeah.
Woke wars.
The LGBTQ XYZ strikes back, my friend.
But you know what he would do for real though is like wave his hand over the media and go, I never said sand people. I always said Tuscan Raiders.
Yes, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
These are not the offensive comments you're looking for.
Right.
All right, say the line. All right, say it, say it, say it. Wait for it, wait for it. I got COVID, but I'm thankful I'm triple vaxxed, or it would have been way worse. Yeah.
Right.
I will never get it. I don't trust the government.
Speaking of which,
I just bought a top of the line hearing aid for $7,000. Really? What kind is it? 1230.
oh, I that's great. Apparently it wasn't top of the line.
Well, I mean, he could hear him just fine. It's just the comprehension he had a problem.
Oh, that's what okay. Yeah. All right, moving on.
Yeah, well, I guess to calm Will down, they gave him a statue of Jada.
That's just wrong.
That's priceless right there.
You can tell how proud he is of it.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to report some people not living in fear.
Yeah.
They seem to be watching Shifty Sunday. Me kills a huge mouse with a baseball bat. Everyone else at Disneyland.
Uh,
I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
Depends on how they beat it with the baseball bat.
All right. So you should have saw the interesting comments under this meme. Notice how all the men's toes point outward when they stand, and all the females' feet are parallel with each other.
Okay.
Well, except for one that's unlike the others, but I think can you?
Their legs can't put their feet together like that, right?
I think
See-
that might be the case.
I think guys have more between their legs. They can't put their legs together like we do.
No, when females' feet in this picture are all pointing forward, and the men's toes are pointing out and away. You see?
Right.
Yeah.
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 Pay attention to
They gotta
the
leave room for
illustrious
mouth.
health person.
And it's crazy. I always thought properly would sit like that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, either you get it or you don't. But the female on the far left does kind of stand out. Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you got a little jump too. Sorry.
Right.
My bad.
All right. I thought of armor when I saw this one for some reason, but I think it could apply to you as well. You see it says task manager not responding there at the top, right?
Yep.
And then at the bottom, you were supposed to end the unresponsive tasks, not join them. I think we've all been there, said that.
Well, here's another Star Wars one.
Yes. Our elected representatives are fucking children. I agree they're immature. You do mean they're immature, right? Yeah, that's what I mean.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Now, what's this? This doesn't look like a meme.
Well, it is actually. You know, like the where you have to verify.
I see.
Yeah. Please select all images with woman.
I can't see. I need to do that.
Yeah. This one might trick a few people.
Oh, me, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me, wow.
I hate those things too, by the way.
Oh,
I
yeah. Verify. Yeah.
Like you see one little piece of a street sign in one of the squares, you're like, I don't know if I should click that one or not.
I'm gonna be a computer today.
Is this?
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to be a computer today. I'll just be a robot.
Fail army. Damn it.
All right. All right. 5 deadly terms used by a woman. I'm not sure if we've covered this before, but I'm going to go ahead and read it again.
All right.
This should be a good one.
All right. Number 1, fine. This is the word women use to end an argument when she knows she is right and you need to shut up.
Yep.
Nothing means something and you need to be worried.
Definitely. Yes.
Go ahead. This is a dare, not permission. Do not do it.
Yes.
Number 4, whatever. A woman's way of saying screw you.
Yes.
Number 5, that's okay. She is thinking long and hard on how and when you will pay for your mistake.
Definitely. Yeah.
And then bonus word, wow. This is not a compliment. She's amazed that one person could be so stupid.
Always do that.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yeah, you might want to write that down, every male person in the audience. All right, Stu Peters put this out, and I just had to share because we've all said this. I think we've already covered this on the show, but it stands worth reminding. So it turns out the president of Ukraine is a flaming gay, cross-dressing, high-heeled wearing bondage freak with a $40 million Florida mansion, is deeply connected to Hollywood and the establishment elites, hosts a multitude of U.S.-funded bioweapons labs, paid Hunter Biden millions of dollars in bribes, and happens to be a full-blown Nazi, and was installed after the CIA and the U.S. State Department effected a violent coup to oust the democratically elected administration before silencing and jailing opposition party leaders and turning off the real news in that country. And this isn't news. Why?
Mm.
I think we should have been. They should have told us about the cross dressing at least.
Yeah, at the very least. Yeah. But just keep that in mind when you're getting your propaganda update from one of the mainstream news sources on what's going on with Ukraine.
Yeah, pray for Ukraine. Every time I see one of those videos, I just cringe.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Really?
Oh man, what is this?
Yep, this is definitely something worth bringing up too. I'm just going to read part of it. In 1983, the autism rate was 1 in 10,000. In 2008, the rate went to 1 in 150 children born. In 2013, the rate of autism went up to 1 in 88. 1 out of every 88 children born. And I don't know if you can see the number that goes directly above that, but you see how one number grows and the other one coincides with it. Just something worth mentioning.
Quit having sex with your cousins. No, I'm kidding. Terrible.
But, yeah, we could keep it moving. I think, we just thought I'd slide that one in there. Public service announcement.
And it takes us over to this. We go from that.
This photo made it around here lately. I don't know if you recognize the lady on the right, but that's Jennifer Psaki when she was much, much younger. And I think you guys know who the guy on the left is.
Yep.
And I can't really say what's going on with the hands there, but it looks kind of facetious.
Yeah, just a little.
Is that the president? I don't like him.
But yeah, that's okay. So I think that does
it.
it.
If he offended her. Offender.
Yep, I think that might be it. Is there anything after that?
No.
All right, you can go ahead and take that off the screen. I think I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that either.
I mean, it's one of those things you can't unsee once you see it, but needed to be seen. So let's see what chat has to say, if anything. Leave me alone. Go the F away. I wonder who's bothering who.
Oh, that was just one of the other things.
Keith's dad says, while I'm not a fan of correlation, isn't it odd that the Amish don't get autism and they also don't get jabs?
Yeah. Yeah, that is an interesting correlation.
Good point. And I live all around the Amish, and yeah, I can. You never see. I mean, it's hard to say, but yeah, most of the Amish kids are healthy and running around, and
Yeah, for
probably
sure.
blessings to you too, Lothar. But of course, that is a good correlation. But also, the Amish kid are usually barefoot, so they're constantly grounded. They eat a lot better. They're not worried about germs as much as other kids, which I think is important. We was told when I was little, eat a peck of dirt a year, it won't hurt you none. You know what I mean? Nowadays, you wash your hands and keep all the germs away. We have no immunity. So when you get sick, you get sick. Bad. But yeah.
All right, Hebrew, you still with me?
Yeah, so far.
All right, I need you to go back into Shifty Sunday.
Back into Shifty Sunday.
Yep, and then you're gonna start at the bottom, and I'll walk you to it.
Start at the bottom. All right. What are we doing?
Okay, you're gonna scroll up past all the images of the asteroid thingy,
Uh-huh.
and then you can see armors LOL, and then cat food, and right here.
Hold on a second. Yeah.
All right, and right above that it says God of Pronouns.
God of Pronouns. Oh, it's a video.
Yes, we're gonna watch that. And this is the first Presbyterian church in Iowa. And apparently their church is really, really woke. And I mean, they are about as woke as you can get.
Are they
so
kind of
we're going to listen in on their Sunday service from about 2-3 weeks ago.
I see.
This past
Are they
Thursday,
March.
I have to keep pausing it. So are they? So they're kind of like what's that church that always protests and marches up the street?
Singing "Do Wah Diddy Diddy Dum Diddy Do."
Yes, that one. No, but seriously, what? Westboro. What's it called?
Oh no, but I know what you're referring to. But no, this is well, let's just let it speak for itself. Well, let's watch it.
We'll let it speak for itself. A video's worth 10 million words, so why not? Where am I?
Philo in the house.
Yeah, you're not sharing it.
All right, here we go. Yeah, Philo Fire. Hey, Philo Fire. Oh, man. Freaking head. All right. Let's see. Yeah, make it that. Am I sharing now, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
31st was the International Transgender Day of Visibility. In the PCUSA, we welcome all of our transgender and queer siblings into this family and relationship with the Creator God. So today, I wish to pray a prayer that was written for this incredible day. Will you pray with me? O God of pronouns, we give praise to the Great One, the one who is identifiable as God. I am what I am.
Wait a minute. Did she just say, oh, God of pronouns?
Yes. She did say, oh, God of pronouns.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I am you they, the great they, the incarnate he and she, the God of trans being, impregnating Mary, fathering God, breastfeeding God of many breasts. You shatter all stereotypes. making every single person, male and female, male and female, intersex, non-binary, in your image, exactly in your image.
This is ridiculous.
Spectrum, rainbow God, who put your promise for nonviolence in the symbol for queer love before humanity knew, because you knew.
Rainbow
Who
God.
had Joseph, who could not sleep with a woman in a beautiful lady's cloak, perhaps of rainbow colors, before we knew. You knew. God of pronouns, who said, you can call me he or she or they, whatever makes you feel closest to me. Invisible and visible God.
Are they changing the Bible?
She's not reading from any version I've ever read from, put it that way.
Yeah.
She's definitely adding a lot of
Colorful
stuff.
metaphor.
Or blasphemies. It depends on the terminology you want to use, I guess.
And the guy sitting behind her, I mean, is he not paying attention? Because he has no, it's like he doesn't even know what's happening.
He looks bored.
Well, I mean, I'm not one to judge by appearance, but he's probably a pronoun himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rainbow god, yeah, he made the rainbow. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know how you could get much more blasphemous than this, but yeah. And this is what passes as church, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, this is what future church will look like if woke continues its reign and spreading.
If we coexist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and finish it out. We're a little more than halfway through it.
Yeah. Might as well finish it out.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and really hear what she has to say.
On this day, where visibility, celebration, belatedness, affirmation, and acceptance is the bare minimum. Remind us that you are the God of pronouns, so you affirm and you celebrate them. God of
you are God's pronouns, Hebrew.
Isaac, Jacob, Isaac, Simon, Peter, Abram and Sarai, and Abraham and Sarah. God of Joseph, of the coat of many colors, of the Ethiopian eunuch, of the Virgin Mary. God of all found families in the Bible. Remind us that you affirm us in our full identity, name, pronoun, found family, all of it. For this, we give you thanks and praise to the great I am, the great they, them. Thank you, God. And so in the now in the words that our mother, our father, and our sibling God taught us to pray, and pray with us now. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
So they at least said the Lord's Prayer and they didn't change anything.
Yeah, at the very end there. Well, you know, you got to have just a sprinkle of truth in your lies and deception.
Yeah, I guess so. That was nuts, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But again, I'm not shocked.
I mean, I couldn't imagine being at the church, and I would be looking around like, okay, where's like the candid camera guy going to come out? Like, you guys see this, right? I mean, God of pronouns. I mean, what's going on here? I mean, I would really feel like I had like traveled to an alternate universe, and I'd be waiting for everyone to let me in on the joke, like I was being, you know, gagged or something, or you know, candid camera eyes. You know, you get what I'm trying to.
I'd probably be in trouble. I usually get in trouble if I'm in the same room where someone's spewing something like that. because I usually have to correct them about who the father really is or whatever, you know, whatever they're spewing garbage about. Yeah, I usually end up in trouble. I usually end up asked to leave by the end of it, but yeah, I just call it out.
Yeah, I would feel like I was being pranked. I would be waiting for them to like come out and say, "Well, we got you. You fell for it."
Yeah, and I agree, Mark. They didn't say the Lord's Prayer correctly. They said debts, and yeah,
Debts,
trespass.
debtors.
Yeah, it's trespass and trespasses.
Right. Yeah, that's the way I was always taught. So, well, that was interesting to say the least.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I said,
it's actually quite saddening, really. It's
if you want an example of what I would consider blasphemy, there you go.
There you go.
Would pretty much sum it up.
Yep.
That would be considered blasphemy to me.
Where the fuck is?
Now I sent you those other clips.
Other clips. Are those potato chip clips?
Like I sent them to Armor. Do you want me to just copy and paste them and put them in Shifty Sunday, guys? Or Armor, do you feel like you can share it, or you'll be able to play the audio, or how should we go about?
Well,
should we even skip?
If it's a tab, it'll work. But when I'm trying to use my VLC player, for whatever reason, it will not do audio. So I don't know what to do or why. But yeah, if these are regular web sites, yeah, they'll work. Which one do you want first? Hello.
All right, yeah, we'll do with the don't say gay first, I guess.
Okay.
And I don't know how many people are familiar with the don't say gay movement, but apparently here in Florida they just recently passed it, and they're proposing one for Texas as well, and one for Ohio, and it's probably coming to a state near you really, really soon. But basically, the long and the short of it is, here in Florida, Ron DeSantis has passed a bill that makes it illegal for teachers to discuss sex with children under the age of third grade or younger. Like if you're in those grades, third, second, first, and kindergarten, to have any discussion about gender, sex, anything. They just don't, because essentially they don't want the trans people trying to get the kids to figure out what if they're a boy or a girl, because apparently that people are having problems with the curriculum nowadays. Teachers have been reported here recently for not only bringing it up, but also like if let's say like it's a child's in second grade and they have a thing in class and the teacher talks about how you can identify as a boy or a girl, and then like a week later Joey comes in and says, I think I want to be a girl, teacher. Well, the teacher takes it upon herself when Joey starts showing up for school the very next Monday to go ahead and put him in girls' clothes and let him spend the day at school in girls' clothes, unbeknownst to Joey's parents. Joey's parents has no idea that this is even happening. That he was being taught about genders and LGBTQ type stuff, and they definitely have no idea that he decided he wanted to be a girl, and they definitely have no idea that the teacher's dressing him up as one and allowing him to portray himself as such. All of this is being done without the parents' knowledge. So, in order to squash any type of potential behavior from even occurring, they went ahead and made it a law that you just can't even discuss this with third, second, or first graders. They don't even need this information. They just need to be able to come to school and not worry about such things. I pretty much agree with that. However, however,
However, sorry, I'm trying to get these clips going, man. My computer's being real slow.
all right. However, some people do feel differently about it, and they went so far as to make billboards that said "Don't say gay" on the billboard, and they commissioned Walt Disney World to here in Florida to commission the billboards. And despite all of the resistance and them labeling the trying to make the bill a homophobic thing, where by labeling it "Don't say gay" when that wasn't the name of the bill in any way, shape, or form, it became a very heated um, subject. But here, just in the past few days, the people voted on the bill, and it didn't. It passed. It's now teachers no longer have that ability. But here are some clips of teachers who were uh, you know had different feelings, and kind of gives you an idea of their side of the story. You know, so you think you're going to be able to play it, Armor, or no?
Well, they're loading real slow. The first one loaded up, but yeah, I'd like to get all of them loaded up before we play them.
All right. Should I, as a backup, go ahead and drop them in Shifty Sunday in case it don't work?
If you want, yeah. I mean, I can play the first one now, but then we're going to just be waiting for the second one and then waiting for the third one. Whereas once I get them all open in the tab and ready to play.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and give Hebrew the third one, and you can just work on the first two.
All right, well, I got all three loading, so.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, so, I kind of ran out of things to say about it, but let's see here. Um, I think the first one. Let me see here. I'll click on it. Yeah, it's basically the teacher's response to that bill.
Here, I'll get the first one going. 1 second. Let me get sharing.
All right. Hebrew, can you give him the screen share thingy?
He has to wait till I put it up. Let's see. The first one is the Schraber. Okay. Share. All right. You have to let me know when it's sharing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sharing.
I
Sorry.
can see you may want to go ahead and maximize it and then play.
I'm trying to maximize it. Oh, okay.
The Don't Say Gay bill is actually also the Don't Say Straight bill. Here's a section.
Oh, yeah, I see it's loading.
Yeah, I think you'd be better off just sending these to Hebrew computer because mine's like not working well.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's do
just
it.
put them in Shifty. Let's see here. I was reading Bear Lamb's little joke there. That's funny. So, all right. Saji, how you doing? You getting no scent? Okay, cool. Oh man. All right.
And while you're getting this started, I want to make sure that I make sure that it's clear here that I am not gay bashing. Like I don't feel any type of way towards people who want to who are gay or whatever binary, non-binary, using pronouns or whatever. But I do think that I do have a problem when you try to indoctrinate children into thinking that way before they've even hit puberty. I mean, I don't even think you should be talking to them about sex, even about heterosexual sex at that age. I mean, they don't even need to have that as a thing of discussion. So I just want to make that point clear that I would feel the same way about any type of grooming because I essentially call it grooming. I mean, that's the word I would use. If you're discussing if you're a person of influence or an adult responsible for a children's education, then you should have enough responsibility not to know what is acceptable and not acceptable, and I feel very strongly and very passionately about that. That's why I'm sharing this information, not because I want to make fun of gay people. I want to make that perfectly clear.
Yeah, I agree.
I do too. It's all about the children these days. If we don't teach them, who will? I mean, it's just right and wrong.
So
All right, you should have them now, Hebrew, whenever you can get around the plane.
No problem. So what? First one's first, or first one last?
Yeah, just play them in order. I sent them in order.
All right. All right. Already, like this guy.
The don't say gay bill is actually all.
Okay, we saw that part. Let's go in here. Got to share the screen. Yeah, disclaimer. Wait a minute. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Ready or not.
So, the don't say straight bill. Here's a section if you wanted to pause and screenshot. Because of Florida's choice to keep things vague, so there's a big umbrella of which to discriminate, they also included straight people. So these are the straight things that you won't be able to talk about in Florida schools when this is enacted. Gender signs need to be taken off all of the bathroom doors. You cannot line up kids in girl rows and boy rows. You cannot talk about traditional families or a family with a man and a woman because that's heterosexuality. And I don't want y'all to talk about that in school. You won't be able to celebrate Mother's Day or Father's Day in school. You won't be able to celebrate Christmas in school. I don't know what orientation the Immaculate Conception was, but I don't want my child subjected to that. What other examples of heterosexuality prevalent in K through third grade can y'all come up with? Let me know in the comment. The don't say gay bill is actually also the don't say straight bill.
Few things.
Basically, that's him trying to, make the counter argument, I guess. Like, say, well, if you're not going to say that, then you shouldn't. Then you should disclose, exclude all those other things too. But again, that's just way out there thinking. That's him trying to stir the pot, I guess, for lack of a better word. I mean, and you guys got any thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, several. But I'll let Armor go ahead and shoot first.
No, I mean, what needs to be said? Like I said, nothing surprises me anymore. Sin's still a sin, but people don't like to call it out. They just like to cover it up. So, And like Sadie said, I got nothing against gay people. If you want to sin, that's totally up to you. But just don't teach it to my children or any children, and go about your business. You know what I mean? That's what I don't like. Leave the kids alone. I've been asking for prayers for the children since I've been on here. I mean it. Leave the kids alone. If you want to do whatever, we're all sinners. I did plenty of sinning. If you want to sin, sin. But be brave enough to call it a sin and go on about it if you want to. Just leave the darn kids alone. I mean, what do you want me to say? There's nothing to say about this stupid stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing is the most important thing, of course. But the other thing I have a problem with is why is it okay for them to try to tell us what to do and try to like sort of be the gay Nazism is what the word I'm going to use here to describe all this. But it's not okay for us to like shame them or tell them what they shouldn't or should do. I mean, that's the other problem I have with this. I don't know. That's just my thoughts about it is like, do what you want to do. Like Armor said, but leave the children out of it, first of all. And second of all, don't tread on me,
Yeah, there's nothing homophobic about not wanting your kids to be taught that at such an early age. I mean, they're it's not like they're not going to see enough of it if if the world is full of it. But let's not have our teachers teaching at the third, second, and first and kindergartners. I mean, that is a great place to start. I mean, I'm so glad that bill passed. But let's see what this next teacher has to say about it.
The next teacher. Oh, that guy's a teacher?
Oh my God.
I don't know if he was, but this next person is.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see here. What? Oh yeah. Okay. Teacher. Okay, I see. I got it. All right, it's being slow, but here it is. Oh, brother. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go.
And like Sadie said, this one is a teacher, folks. This is what's teaching your children in public school.
There we go.
Hi, I'm a queer teacher, and I 1000% do not support this bill. And yes, I do know what's in it. The bill in itself is just another way to stigmatize the LGBTQ plus community. Kids as young as 3 and 4 are actually aware of their gender identity, even if they don't have the language for it. Also very aware of who they like and
kids
who they don't
at
like.
3 and 4.
Heterosexuality is pushed on our kids on a daily basis at a very young.
Kids at 3 and 4 don't even know how to tie their shoe, let alone know how to know what sexuality is.
Yeah. Yeah, they just make it up as they go.
Yeah.
The first Disney movie that you saw. Say that pre-K through 3rd grade are not ready for such topics is actually internalized homophobia and transphobia.
No, it's
very
not.
much ready for these topics and are way more accepting than adults.
We used to just call that common sense back in my day.
Gender assumptions.
We didn't use that fancy big words.
Oh, yeah.
We just called that common sense back in my day.
Yeah.
Not trans or homophobia, doby, just what is it?
Pronouns, all the things. And it is child development appropriate and age appropriate. It's literally created as just another
age appropriate
queer people. Basically say that us existing is not normal. Hi, I'm a queer
Who's saying
teacher,
that?
and I 1000.
All right, yeah, I don't want to hear it again.
Who introduces themselves as the queer teacher? Yeah. I mean,
right there.
Let's see what she say. Yeah, it doesn't say where she's from. But
I think that's a he.
the last one here, the last clip, she's going to actually show you curriculum that they have set for the students in South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. I think she covers it, but this will be the last clip that we're going to play on this.
All right. Ooh, man. Why do they keep wanting me to sign in? I don't want to sign in. All right, let's get screen up. And oh crap. Okay, here we go. And sound.
I do have children of my own, one being a second grader, so he own me.
Leave your sunglasses off for a minute.
Hey guys, Teacher New Jersey here. I have a lot of people reaching out to me about the changes that were made in New Jersey for the new health curriculum to be implemented in September. And I'm just going to share some of the things that have been sent to me. I do have children of my own, one being a second grader. So here's an example of next year what a first grade lesson might look like. It's called Pink, Blue, Purple, and you can see it's slated for first grade to take about 30 minutes, and the range of ways people express their gender. So the objective is to define gender, gender identity, and gender role stereotypes.
I'm so glad kids are grown now. I'm worried about
you can pause and try to read the scripted piece for the teacher. They're to hold up 2 greeting cards for a newborn baby and make a Venn diagram showing this.
Where's this at again?
Jersey.
Oh, Jersey.
I said South Carolina. I was wrong. It's Jersey.
Okay.
Stereotypes of boys and girls, and then talk to them about how if you could feel like you're a girl, even if you have what's called boy parts.
Wow.
Or girl parts. And
You can bet it's in
boy parts.
Plenty of schools.
Then it
because
has
most public schools
smaller groups with
follow
event
the same
diagram
curriculums.
Do what now?
Said you can be sure, though, it's in many public schools because most of the public schools get the same curriculums. They get the same books and outlines. So,
and if it's not there yet, it will. It you can best believe it. It's on its way.
Right.
Yeah.
That's sick. Sad. Sad to it. What the world come to this.
and make lists of things girls play with versus what boys play with and things they could both play with, and then talk about the stereotyping and decide that it's okay for anyone to play with anything that they want, regardless of what type of toy it is. This was sent to me from a post through Holly Shepsey, who put it out there in a Dropbox link. So you can search her on Facebook and get the Dropbox link to see all the different lesson ideas that are going to be pushed out. The other one that is concerning a lot of parents is a maze. If you go to YouTube and type in a maze into the search bar, it's going to give you all of the video clips that are designed for teachers to be able to show in class. So I'm going to turn my camera around and show you some of the titles. There were some concerns that one of the videos talks about porn and how it's okay and it's free.
Whoa.
And then the other one
Shut your front door.
is just very visual. So here you can see some of the video titles. It's mixed in with other videos. One of the new 5th grade standards is talking about masturbation. That's also in here. Gender identity, growing up awkward. I haven't watched all of them yet. I'm just skimming and I'm just sharing the information as it comes out. I'm also not sharing my opinion on anything. I'm just giving the information that was given to me and putting it on here because so many people have been asking what's up and coming. The real thing parents need to do is talk to teachers, talk to the supervisors in your district, get to know what materials will be used for next year, watch the curriculum maps, and go to school board meetings. It does say you can opt out of anything you're not comfortable with.
Yeah, I think I'm going to opt out of all of it.
Oh, that's crazy.
That is insane.
Absurdity.
Yeah. And a lot of times, I mean, what people will say is that that's not happening in my kid's school. If it was, I would know about it. Well, I mean, I think it's worth doing the due diligence to find out, just to make sure. That's all I'm saying.
Imagine if they took as much effort into subjects like math, English, and science. Yeah, I mean, shouldn't that be what they should focus on?
Measurements.
If you share my screen, I actually, after I watched that earlier, I went and looked up this Amaze. This is actually, they, like she said, they make stuff for teachers to share in the classroom. This Amaze company. So if you share my screen, I went and looked up. This is just their age chart.
I can't see.
So as you see, purple is age 3+, with titles such as "Help Kids Learn About Their Bodies," or "Help Kids Learn Where Babies Come From." At 3,
No.
3
at 3,
3 people. This is 3+.
They should be thrown in jail for that shit.
3.
They should go to jail for that.
Help kids learn how bodies are mostly alike. 3. These are purple. Purple is 3. In case you can't see your screen good. Babies come from. And then let's go to age 5. This is age 5. Help kids learn why it's important to keep private parts private. Or help kids learn that bodies are private. Lots of wonderful things at age 5. There's 13s and 10s, 10 years old. HIV prevention at 10. AIDS prevention. Talking sexual orientation with Jane, 10. How to be a LGBTQIA plus ally. These are all age 10. How the boner grows. Boobs and more. 10. All about getting your period. What is a wet dream? I mean, need I go on? This is the curriculum. This is who makes it, Amaze. This is their website. This is where the teacher goes and gets stuff. Do breast size really matter? That's at 10. You got to be 13 to find out if penis size really matters. They have some scruples. Sexuality, faith, and culture. I bet that's a riveting class. I mean, just look at this, people. This is their site. This is their videos. If you click these are videos. I watch some. I don't want to watch the videos. Yeah. What is emergency contraceptive or the morning after pill? The pill we was talking about a little earlier. Living with AIDS, age 10. AIDS, how to protect yourself and others, age 10. What are STDs? What is HIV? I mean, age 7, help kids learn about gender. Age 7, help kids learn how babies are made, not where they come from, how they're made at age 7. Yeah, I want you to teach my child that. But yeah, I just wanted to share that little website there with you. That's the Amaze she's talking about. That's where they get their curriculum, a lot of them, and the videos. So.
How does a boner grow, huh?
Yep. I believe that was what, age 10? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even. I'm at a loss. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's.
Just want to cry.
But yeah, coming soon to a school near you, my friends.
Yeah, that's crazy,
God help us all.
man. I'll tell you what. Some of that stuff. I mean, some of that stuff was taught in the health class. Like but we were like an age like
8th grade,
13,
7th grade, 8th grade.
12, 13, somewhere along the lines of that when we were taught that stuff in health. That was like 7th or 8th grade.
And you had to get a consent form. Your mom or dad had to sign off on it, and they separate the men from the girls, and they cover stuff that like it was not anything like what we're describing here. It was just basically like a picture of the genitalia and how it, what it was and how it operated, and it was, it was real super basic information. It wasn't anything about anything like what was just said.
Yeah, I think then they have like old films and stuff like that they would show, like
Yeah. And it was awkward even covering that stuff. I mean, it was an awkward class. I have to admit, I felt kind of weird sitting in on that. But at the same time, I mean, I get it. I mean, it is, there is an age when you do need to discuss the birds and the bees, and kids at a certain age do start having questions, and there is an appropriate time for it.
I'll tell you how I learned. My grandpa raised beagle hounds, and him and his friend they had 2 beagle hounds, and they wanted the dog, to get pregnant and whatnot. So he was like, okay, this is a learning experience for you. You're going to watch this and you're going to learn, about the birds and the bees. So he had me sit there and watch the entire thing. And that's pretty much, that's how I learned about
so
the birds
live dog porn. Live dog porn.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Whole new meaning to the word back.
Kudos to Pap.
I mean, I remember the first time as I guess I wasn't quite a teenager yet, but I saw 2 dogs that were stuck together, and I had to have it explained to me. Well, somebody help them! They're stuck. They can't. It's like there's nothing you can do. You just have to wait till they separate. I'm like, what do you mean? You gotta wait until they separate? But I wanted someone to help the dogs. I thought they were in something was wrong.
Yeah, I must say I've been there, done that when I was little. Found my dog stuck with another dog, and it's like, oh no, we gotta help.
You gotta help. Yeah.
He said we gotta help. No, don't.
No.
Stay back. Put your blinders on.
But yeah, so I mean, and then like I was telling Saji, there was no sex talk back then with the parents. It was a subject you didn't even want to hear about it from your mom or dad. You know what I'm saying? Like they'd be like, here, just read this book. Or do like my grandpa did with me, take him out to the farm or something, But yeah.
I'm looking at the comment section here.
It's interesting, I'm sure.
Bear Lamb says, I remember 2 dogs on the street. One was on top of the other. I asked my mother what they are doing. My mother said, one is helping it across the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, well, I think we're all done with that.
Yeah, we are. We only got one more thing here to cover, but it's kind of interesting.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Well, let's share Sweet Connie Joe's comment while you're getting that one ready. She says, I have one thing to say. Sex education is something that parents should teach children at just before puberty. The school should not get involved with this part of life. And I agree. It's something that should be taught at home. Now, I agree the sex ed that we had in school, I don't see anything, because it was more of, we had it in health class, so it was more about the health. It was more about STDs and how you didn't want to get them, and, you know, it wasn't really how to have sex like they teach now. It was what will happen if you do and aren't protected. This could happen to you. But and that was after puberty. You know, that was when we was like that was middle school. So yeah, I think we was like 13, 14 before you even got those classes. And by then the parents should already have taught them. But yeah, I agree, Connie Joe. Go ahead with whatever you had next.
All right. Hero, I'm going to walk you through it. Go into Shifty Sunday.
Shifty Sunday.
And Keith's dad makes a good point. He said he had his talk with his son when he was 9. There were clues that told me it was time. That's something else. A parent knows when it's time. You know, there is no age. You can't say you should have the talk at 9 or 12 or 7. You know, as a parent, when your child's ready.
Yeah, usually they'll start
definitely
asking
before
questions.
puberty. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And if you have like a son and a daughter and they're within a couple years of each other, sometimes you got to set one aside and discuss it with them, you know, and then maybe 3, 6 months, a year later, whatever, however long it takes when the other one's ready, you know? All right. Yeah, it looks like you found it. All right. So this is what's going on in China. I don't know if you guys remember, but way back when, 2 years ago or something like that.
China.
China.
Like in China.
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 Before the pandemic hit, we were watching videos here on Shifty Sunday of the totalitarian ways they were handling the outbreak there in China. I'm trying to choose my words carefully here. Well, kind of think of it as deja vu, because as of right now, they are about 3 weeks into a second massive lockdown, which is causing a lot of people they're being basically if they test positive, they're being sent to a quarantine center. Nobody's allowed out in the street. Everybody has to stay home, and they're essentially being delivered food in rations, very small rations, because there's nobody out there going to work to make the food. So there's a food shortage, which will inadvertently eventually affect other countries, because Shanghai is a major import or exporter of not only food, certain foods, but also lots of things that other things that people need, like medicines, penicillin, you name it. It's going to have it's essentially going to cause a major disruption, and bring in the Great Reset or whatever. It's a manufactured, in my opinion. But let's look at the article and see what it has to say. The Shanghai discharges over 11,000 COVID patients as lockdown nears third week. Chinese city authorities say they have secured food and other essentials for residents after complaints about deliveries. All right, let's scroll on down. More than 11,000 recovered COVID-19 patients were discharged in Shanghai on Sunday, and health authorities emphasized that they must be allowed to return home despite the lockdown that has severely restricted movement in China's largest city. We hope their families and community will not worry about them or discriminate against them, said Wu Jinglei. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, but the director of Shanghai Municipal Health Commission. The city of 26 million people reported 1,006 confirmed infections and almost 24,000 asymptomatic cases over the previous 24 hours. Shanghai has been under lockdown since the 28th of March, and authorities said on Saturday that the strict measures would be lifted in areas with no new cases in the last 14 days following another round of mass testing. The U.S. advised its citizens on Saturday to reconsider traveling to China because of the arbitrary enforcement and local laws and COVID-19. Scroll, please. We hope. Oh, no. Let's see, where am I? Yeah, I guess that's it. No? Where am I? All right, I'm just going to start here. Huh. Oh, okay, I see where I'm at. Restrictions, particularly in Hong Kong, Jin province and Shanghai U.S. officials cited a risk of parents and children being separated. The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhang Zuan said in response that China was strongly dissatisfied with the family with and firmly opposed to the U.S. side's groundless accusation against China's epidemic response. It should be pointed out that China's anti-epidemic policies are science-based and effective, and we are fully confident that Shanghai and other places in China will prevail over a new wave of the epidemic, Zhao said. Meanwhile, Shanghai authorities said they have secured daily supplies for residents from the online platforms, according to the state-owned newspaper, Global Times, following complaints about deliveries of food and other basic. Scroll, please. Okay, that's good. And other basic necessities as the lockdown enters its third week. Residents have resorted to group buying groceries because they are not allowed to leave their buildings. Posts circulating on social media platforms such as Weibo also showed that some residents have not been able to have their food orders delivered, while others posted online that they were running out of food. Some people said as soon as they went to the grocery shopping app, a day's orders were already filled. According to Global Times, platforms with delivery apps, including JD.com and Alibaba's L.me, were working with authorities to ensure that everyone has access to vegetables, fruit, and other produce. The situation in Shanghai highlights the soaring human and economic cost of China's zero COVID strategy, which aims to isolate every infected person. Meanwhile, Effie Fang, an area in the capital, Beijing, was classified as high risk on Saturday after 8 COVID-19 infections were reported there over the past 2 weeks. Now, keep in mind, at the top there, it said, how many millions? You know, and here's a video of the actual city, what it looks like. Go ahead and play that, Hebrew. Assuming it will play. As you can see, it's pretty much a ghost town. I can't hear it, but could you guys hear it?
No, I didn't have any sound.
Okay. All right.
That's
Oh,
crazy
no,
though
that's
that Shanghai
what-
deserted like
you-
that. That's nuts.
you know what happened? I was
No.
I was muted. That's why there was no sound. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I mean, we can watch it again with sound if you guys want to, or we'll just keep it going. What do you say?
Yeah, I'd say we got the gist. The town's
Yeah.
deserted.
Nothing in, nothing out. That's it. That's all.
There you go.
All right. So in Gang 1 primary and middle school, we'll switch to online learning from Monday after the city of 18 million Northwest Hong Kong registered 23 local infections on Friday. Since officials, Ninu news agency reported an exhibition center was being converted into a makeshift hospital after authorities said earlier they would begin mass testing across the city. China has faced some of the worst local outbreaks since the pandemic began, and the country remains closed to international travel, even as most of the world has sought ways to live with the virus. Now, I mean, a lot of this is open to interpretation or somewhat of an opinion, but I think that it's a bit extreme. I think that it's I mean, given the numbers that they're saying versus the amount of the population, I think that the lockdown is going to do more harm than good. But that's just my personal opinion. And this is what they're telling us. This is what the news is telling us. The state sponsored newspaper. However, what you're going to see now, Hebrew, is above this article. I have 4 links. One that says Shanghai, China, and then 3 more below it. And I'd like for us to watch them in order, please. And these links are from a citizen in China with a cell phone who decided to share what's really going on. So we can see with our own eyes what's happening in Shanghai, China. And keep in mind that it's also illegal to sing and chant or stand on your balcony and yell things. But despite that being the law, this is what's happening. Make sure the audio is on when you get it there, and press play. You can't mute up, or we won't be able to hear it.
Well, they were talking in different language, anyways.
No, we have to be able to hear it, bro. It's still
Okay.
important to the video.
Okay. I see. Well, let's get it from the beginning then. What are we listening for?
I didn't realize we were hearing this video first. That I think maybe I gave you the wrong one, or I switched up the order. This is actually the drone telling everybody to stay indoors and to quit shouting from their balconies.
Okay.
So
We go inside.
you can stop that one now.
Ladies first.
All right, go ahead and stop it, Hebrew.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay.
All right, now I have to. I'm not sure if I sent you the links in the wrong order or if you played them in the wrong order. So, did you play the one that said drone, or let me go find out. Hold on.
I just saw something that said China and played it. I don't know.
China.
Getting the attaboy for the day.
China.
Attaboy.
Where did I even start? Yeah. Dr. Eric Ding. Ding. Name's Ding. Am I supposed to play that one?
Okay, I figured it out. You played the one that said drone.
Okay.
You need to play the one above it, the first one that says Shanghai, China.
All right. Let's see. I don't know. It's not. There we go. Well, at least we played that one. We got it out of the way, you know.
Yeah, and that one was the result of after this started occurring.
Am I sharing?
Yes.
骄傲。好了，终于2分钟，所有人都在叫，要命了！就刚刚
This needs captioning.
5分钟前头，他们叫我没几个了，现在突然之间，所有人都叫了，要死！要命了！再这样弄下去，我那个真要出事体了，麻烦了。
Somebody shoot the bat signal.
根治啥么呢？因为所有的人，你都不晓得这个状态到底维持到啥个情况。我总要拨个标准，或者是讲有一个具体的说法。没，侬讲过，闷了7天，到了屋里向不能出门啊，不是说不能出小区啊，这不行的，马上弄下就出事情。
All right, there you have it.
Yeah, I mean that right there. That tears my heart out, man. I mean, that's people. You can tell that it sounds like they're suffering. I mean, they're hungry. They're scared. They're not. That is not the sound of people having a pleasant evening.
Okay, what am I showing here?
Now this is the drone thing again, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, then the drones show up and tell everybody to quiet down.
I see. Well, we saw that one.
Yep, you can go ahead and skip that and go to the infrared mass.
Infrared. Okay, I see it.
So the police now apparently have infrared masks so they can tell if you have a temperature and need to be quarantined.
The hell?
Yeah, you might want to mute that.
Well, I don't quite. Okay. Yeah, that music might be. I don't know what to think of this, man. This is like tyranny.
Oh yeah, very much so. All right, and then and then the last one is somewhere else, I guess, not so far away from where all of this is happening. Um, it's basically people trying not to starve to death.
Oh man, boy, you picked a cheerful bunch of videos for Shifty Sunday.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the last clip, but I thought it was worth seeing. I mean, you gotta because they're not gonna show you this on CNN tonight. I'll guarantee you that.
Well, no, definitely not CNN. You're right. So, all right, come on now. Whew. All right, let's throw that beautiful bean footage then. You know what? I'm going to show that one again. All right.
Yep, that's it. That's all of it. That's what's happening in China, my friends. Because 1,000 people tested positive with symptoms.
Yeah, well, there you go. There you have
Yeah.
it. So, Euler Greg says nobody watching CNN. That's true.
Yeah, I know, right? But nope, that's it. That's all I got. That's the kit and caboodle, the whole enchilada, if you will. Armor, you got anything you want to say about all that?
No.
I mean, I don't know how you guys felt, but when I heard that I guess would have been the second clip, the one with everybody screaming from their balconies, that really pulled at my heartstrings a little bit because I mean it sounded like true despair.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I don't necessarily want to end the show on that note, but that was the last thing that I had really to present. We could always watch the dog and the cat food video again if you guys want to.
Well, I'll tell you what, I had a good time here tonight. It's been a good show. A lot of interesting things to share and
Disturbing at the same time.
Yeah, disturbing at the same time. But definitely stuff that needs to be get out there,
And eventually it's going to come our way. I mean, the writing's on the wall. Last time when we saw that happening in China, it wasn't but a few months later when we started having similar things happening here. I'm not saying that's necessarily what's going to happen, but don't think that there isn't some type of cause and effect. So, I believe that there will be what exact shape or form it will come in. That's yet to be determined. But don't think that for one hot second that there won't be any. But yep, that's really all I got. I just think people need to start. People need to know that, and it's not like our audience doesn't already know, but they come here so that we can make sure that they know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that you know that I know
that Euler Greg knows, and that Michael Fontaine knows, and that Philo Fire knows, and Go Kart Bob knows. I'm pretty sure that Armor Up knows.
Well, you might as well just.
I know a guy that knows what I
I know
don't
a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy.
Yeah.
So there you have it. That ends the show then. I'd like
All
to
right.
like to thank you guys for coming on with me and doing this crap. Hold on. This whatchamadoodle. And I'd like to thank all of our audience for commenting and coming in and sharing with us their ideas and thoughts and stuff like that. And you know, that's really all I gotta say. I'll turn it back over to you guys.
Armor, go ahead.
Well, I ain't got much to say. I'm getting tired. It's past midnight, past my bedtime. So, but yeah, good to be on. Thanks for everyone for being here. Good info, Saji, as always. And yeah, that's about all I got.
Yep.
Father's love and blessings. Don't forget to pray for the children. Go ahead, Saji.
Yeah, I mean, right back at you, Armor. I'm glad that you were able to be on here with us. I'm thankful for everybody that took the time to tune in, even our people hanging out in the Lurkers Lounge. I want to thank you, Hebrew77, for having me on the wonderful platform here with you. And I hope everybody was informed as well as entertained and has a nice, safe rest of the beginning of the week. And if we don't see you between now and next Sunday, we'll see you then.
All right. Sounds good. You guys all have a good night and a good fight. We'll see you next time. If we don't have a show on Taco Tuesday, then I will see you all on Thursday. Good night, everybody. Well, that does it for tonight's show. It's been real, and it's been fun. And yes, it's even been real fun. But as all good things do, they must end. But remember, there will always be another show. Oh, at least I hope there'll be another show. As long as my internet keeps going and I'm still alive, I guess there'll be another show. But anyway, until next time, remember that snakes don't always bite, but when they do bite, oh brother, it really hurts. So long, everybody. Ha ha. Yeah. Hey, do you like this music? It's completely free. Oh yeah. Dig that jam. Ha ha. See ya.